Hey guys, this is Ben, and today I'm going to be reviewing a Brindlewood regular mold, rip tape, and flat phase G8 red core wheels. So first, the G8s. I'm not going to talk about shipping for both products because, first of all, my Brindlewood, I traded it. And the G8 wheels, you know it comes in from flat face, so yeah. So as I said, first the G8 wheels. I got it from flat face, as you know, owned by Mike Schneider. Came fast. And first impressions, they're a nice black color. They're made out of graphite, the same material as the G7Gs, and is actually the same material as lead, which is surprising. So first impressions, as I said, looked amazing. They rolled amazing, really smooth. I mean, they were better than my G6Ts, and these don't even have bearings. So that's sick. As you can see, there's the red cores in there, and I've seen some on FFI, and they say they kind of like poke out, but these don't poke out, just flat on surface. And they make the wheel roll so smooth. So I gotta say, the first impressions, I was amazed just by the looks of these. So performance and setting the wheels up. Wheels went on smooth. I had trouble getting on one wheel, but sooner or later I'm gonna put some non-bearing tuning on these. So when I set them up on my deck, these wheels were amazing. I mean, these don't even have bearings, and they roll like as if they had a bearing. I paid $25 for these, and I gotta say, it's well worth it. As if you can see that, there's small, tiny lines on the wheel, so it helps grip, and it does grip fairly well, but not as much as some wheels I've tried, like close-up wheels. They grip extremely more than they should, which is bad. But these are just the perfect amount of grip. So you can do blunt slides and power slides easy, and they don't grip too little. So if I rolled it, it would just go like flying that way. It wouldn't do anything. It would just go out of my desk. So performance is 10 out of 10. And overall for these wheels, I suggest buying them because they are really amazing for the price you dish up for them. $25, $27 including shipping for these wheels is definitely a very good price. And in my opinion, these are better than my G6Ts, which I paid $30 for, and they have bearings and these don't. So go buy these wheels. So next, the Brindlewood regular. I got it in a trade with Isaac Treese from my Finger deck. So I'm not going to talk about shipping. But if I were buying it for, say, Flat Face or Black River, it would of course come in a bubble mailer with Black River probably a week and a half, and Flat Face maybe 5 days. So the shipping from the companies that distribute these decks, as other people know, are very fast in shipping. So first impression, I got the deck when I traded it, and it was hard to get used to because it was a Brindlewood regular, not a wide, and my Finger deck was wider than this and had higher kicks. So I had some time. I had a hard time getting used to it. But after like 5 days of seshing this thing, I finally got used to it, and the deck is amazing. Also, the bottom and the sides had lacquer, but the top didn't. So, and you can actually see the top lie. But if you had uncut rip on here, it would not show, but it's fine. It still looks good. and I first saw the bottom ply, and I was amazed. And this Bretland Wood regular was previously owned by Bretland Wood 37, Skullworks' ex-brother, so that was cool. And Isaac said it was actually rare Bretland Wood because this is the only bottom ply I ever made. And the lacquer on the bottom is amazing. I really like it. I looked at it and the sanding looks perfect on all sides. The shape really defined. I really like it, but not as defined as my finger. This doesn't have much dips, but it does have dips. So the first impressions were very good, as if this was my finger deck. It's pretty much the same, just the finger deck has higher kicks and deeper concave. So the performance, I set this deck up. The holes were perfect, and I did an ollie on it, boned ollie, and it was amazing. I mean, the pop is really good comparing to, say, a tech deck. Barely has any pop, even though tech decks are still pretty good. Doesn't have any pop, it's just soggy, and this is it has so much pop and is so solid. And I tried to bend the deck, and I couldn't even bend it. It's that solid. I had a Red-tastic before, and I gotta say, those decks suck. And comparing the solidness of a Bretland Wood to a Red-tastic, the Red-tastic was bendy. I mean, I could literally break it if I wanted to. And this, I can never break it. It's like invincible, as you might say. So the performance was amazing, and like when I looked at this deck in performance, I just noticed this, as Gary Chin did. This really is what good wooden decks are like. So the performance was amazing, 10 out of 10, love it. And overall, I advise you to buy these decks. And the price might be steep on Black River, $40. So I advise buying it from Flatface, but you don't get the extras such as rip tape. So overall, Bretland Woods, get them, great deck. So finally, the rip tape. It came on the Bretland Wood when I traded it, and I wasn't really used to it because I had extra smooth on my finger deck, so it was a big difference. Extra smooth has less pores or cells, and rip tape has a lot of cells, and it's kind of bumpy. But when you wear it in, when I did, as Ben Churchill made a tutorial on how to wear this stuff in, it was really good. I mean, I could barely feel any pores. It felt like extra smooth, or smooth. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. And it was really grippy. And it easily compares to grip tape I have, or flex tape, where it's just smooth. Sorry. See, I have Vision Pro Tape right here, V Pro Tape. This stuff feels good, but this rip feels better. I mean, this stuff is like too smooth in my opinion, but not like extra smooth or smooth. Yeah. So rip tape, I advise buying it, but if you buy it from Mike, I advise getting the uncut, like asking him to get like fully uncut, like no pre-cut, because say it has 2 pre-cuts, 1 uncut, and say if you had like all your boards were like big and wide, it would be better if you got the uncut. He can do that, I bet. So yeah, rip tape, like 9 out of 10, because it's definitely amazing. I mean, comparing to grip tape, Tech grip, which sucks, it really helps with your tricks. I mean, it just makes your tricks easier because you actually just push. It's foamy and you can push down on it, really comfortable. So all the stuff that I've reviewed, buy it. It's amazing. So I hope you like my review, And as I said, buy this stuff because it is amazing. And I'm not lying or anything because I'm trying to make this as honest as possible. So, goodbye. Hope you like my review.